Good afternoon and welcome. I'm Jason Bennett. It's great to have you with us at Alberton Oval. This is the round 3 match between North Adelaide and Swan Districts. Both these teams find themselves in the 8 after encouraging starts to the season. Both now looking to jump up into the top 4. Here come the teams. Kelly Underwood is alongside me. Hello, Cal. What can we expect from this one?
Pleasure to be here, Jason. I've tipped the Swans. I'm tempted to tip the home side, but I've gone with the side that I think is simply better. This will be a great contest, but I think the locals will be disappointed in the end.
Fair enough, Kelly. Thanks for that. A real buzz around the stadium as the captains meet for the toss. It's 7th against 8th. A spot in the top 8 up for grabs. A great game in prospect as we get underway. Quaife wins the first ruck contest. Henry, the fans will be happy to see this. Umpire says she made an attempt to get it out. Quaife, the winner there. Barber, Cox, what can she do with it? Inside 50 with the kick. Yaron appreciates that delivery. They've got time to put the kettle on. Punched away. Metcalf wins a hard ball. The umpire will have it. Quaife with a deft tap. Cox, an ever-present threat. Riley heads towards goal and nails it.
That set play worked a treat, but at the same time, their opponents were generous in allowing it.
The Swans on the board early. Quaife got her palm to it. Armitstead is there in the clinches. George, good build-up when one tackle just won't do. That sloppy play and it could come back to bite them. Barros with a chance to run. What she got on offer? Searching kick. Armitstead got a fist in. She's copped some of her own medicine. She couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. Quaife got her palm to it. Henry, Barber, Barros. It's a hot footy. She's drawn a crowd. Brilliant tackle. They are cracking in hard. Quaife gets her hand to it. Cox. She'd like that one again. Doesn't often waste it. Good thinking and good execution too. Manages to find a teammate. That's skillful. Malloy. Through the centre square she goes. Kicks inside the forward 50. Clean pickup. Big tackle laid. The umpire circles and calls for the football. Can they create a shot at goal from this stoppage? Quaife wins it down. Barber, Henry, great vision there. Barros, the Swans look sharp early. Thompson clears the area. She'll certainly feel that one. We'll do it all again. Quaife with the tap. Barber, Cox. Couldn't get an effective disposal. She just dropped the footy and the umpire has no choice.
Her annoyance can only be with herself for a lack of awareness.
Jensen, what can they build here? Loose ball on centre wing. King runs onto it. She's been accosted. They ask the question, but the umpire will have it. Quaife punches it out of the ruck. Henry, it's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Punched clear. Cox. Henry in the right spot. Can she find a teammate? Chance gone begging. Thompson saw that coming. Hurried the kick. It's a poor one. Barber Couldn't burst through. Great ball handling under pressure. Oh, good tackle. I thought it was a case of indecision. Now I'm just not sure. Fair to say it's been a lacklustre affair so far. Quaife showing her skills. Barber, Cox. She's made a bright start. King has it within range. Looking to hit up the short option. Sharp, working hard and presenting well. Gauchi should be able to get them out of trouble. Banchevich, Robbins, Malloy on a lead. What she got on offer normally delivers. It's a tough game. Ward, she's been busy so far. King, desperate to win it back. Little, all on her own. Clever kick. Baker has found some space. The Swans showing some good signs early. She's hit up the lead. Quaife has got off the chain. They've picked their way through. Yaron couldn't hold it under pressure. It's not a fair fight. They're tackling with venom today. Quaife wins the tap. Fitzgerald, Barber. This will be coming back. It's out on the full.
A good tackle there forced her into that mistake.
That's well played. Jensen, dangerous to leave her on her own. Ward works hard to present. Malloy attracted a crowd. They're tackling with great intent. Quaife with a deft tap. Fitzgerald, the foot race is on the wing. Edwards, you asked for it, you got it. And we'll have another ball up. Quaife showing her skills. Fitzgerald. Daniel Harford is with us. What do you make of this one, Harf?
The Swans haven't put much on the scoreboard yet, but that would seem only a matter of time. They're doing a lot right.
The two rucks do battle. Henry kicks inside the forward 50. She would have fancied her chances from there. The Roosters under great pressure. We've got another stoppage.
The Swans have probably had the better of it early in general play, but it's looking like a dour struggle is on the cards.
Sharp. Terrific tackle. Quick snap is off target.
That was an absolute shocker. It would have been easier to kick it than miss it.
The Roosters are under siege at the moment. Have they weathered the storm? Good work rate. That's a useful ball. Well played. Little wonder halfback. Hatchard pushes into space and receives the footy. Ward has got loose. That will work. Banchevich thought her way through it. Quality delivery by foot. Conservative kick. Gauchi can keep it moving. What she got on offer. Her field kicking is normally first rate. That's a good option, and this looks promising. George throws it on the boot. Wilson might fancy herself here. It's become a game of keepings off. Here's a big chance to peg back the margin. Clark couldn't haul that one in. She was trying to force her way through, but nothing doing. Quaife smashes it out of there. Henry, Cox. This is promising. Davis, it's labour intensive at the moment. Honours the lead. Can she impose herself on the match? The Swans moving the ball well. Beros, Yaron. Through the centre square she goes. I think she called for that. Kicks to space. Their coach is going to lose it in a minute. Neat little stab kick. They've opened them up here. Yaron. That's commitment to the cause. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. Great ruck work. Barber swoops. Can she hit a target? Edwards working hard and being rewarded. The defence is disorganised. Henry has found some space. She's made a hot start to this game. It looks a well-oiled forward line. Golden opportunity here.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
The definition of optimism is hoping for her to miss that. She doesn't.
Well, if you give her room inside the 50, you'll pay more often than not.
The Swans have made the ideal start. Quaife with a deft tap. Barber, Henry, Davis. You can see their confidence growing. How will the umpires see this? Into the middle with the kick. They've put themselves under pressure. Almost threw it out. Quaife. Robbins is calm in a crisis. The Swans guarding the corridor. Strong grab. Takes a beauty. Armitstead, if she thought she was getting away, she was sadly mistaken. Fantastic tackling technique there. Banchevich looking for territory. Armitstead, George with a little bit of time. You have to be tough to play this game. Got to get rid of it quickly. That's not quick enough.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits.
Hatchard, Banchevich just shoveled it out. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. Barber under pressure. Cox takes the hand pass. Chirichilli in no man's land and will have a throw in.
The Roosters might be better served with a more defensive midfield strategy, given the dominance of the opposing ruck.
Banchevich with a deft tap. Barber, quick snap, and that's a goal.
The Roosters are on the back foot. That was possibly a bit too easy.
The Swans have taken control of it. Quaife with a deft tap. Henry, Cox, blasts away. Who's front and centre? Edgeley. The Roosters are chasing tail. Barros. Is this number 4 on the bounce? It surely is.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
It's all pointing one way so far. Quaife wins it out of the centre. Henry, she stopped in her tracks. She's been run down from behind.
Better to kick to a contest than get done holding the ball.
The Roosters are good with their hands. They must tidy up their kicking. Cox has charged into space. Doesn't often waste it. Holt gathers in the centre square. They desperately need a goal. Xander, her hand passing is a weapon. Banchevich. Gelmy read it well. That's skillful. Baker looks set for a big one. Chips to half back. What she got on offer? Tidy ball. The kick is precise. The defence has fallen down. Good disciplined defence. Edgeley, Chirichilli. The Swans are playing like winners. They found the magic formula. Unable to complete the mark. They want ball there, but they're not going to get it. Quaife with a deft tap. Barber got to get it on quickly. Fitzgerald, Davis dealt with the pressure. Edwards, they're running up the stats sheet. Barber, balls be won on centre wing. Gauchi showing some pace. The Roosters have been out of sorts. This is a hotly contested footy. As Dennis would say, that kick was centimetre perfect. They've got them on the overlap. A real problem now. Golden opportunity here.
They need this just to stem the flow.
Drop punt, looks good, and she's got it.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they got full reward for it.
The Roosters are just hanging in there, but they need to string some goals together. Quaife with a deft tap. Henry, Fitzgerald, Davis. That's disappointing play. Taken aground. Oh, she's been absolutely crunched. Umpire says she had no prior. Quaife with the tap. Henry, Barros. What can she do with it? Squeezes the kick. King pokes it into the pocket. Sharp couldn't quite. Henry leading from the front. That's a bruising tackle. She probably should have hand-passed. She's got it.
They might want to tighten up on her. They gave her too much space on that occasion, and she made the most of it.
Underway once more. Quaife wins it out of the centre. They've got a good understanding, those two. It's no place for the faint-hearted. The Swans won't mind this. They've smashed them in the clearances. Great ruck work. Fitzgerald, Baker, solid tackle.
The Roosters have coughed up the footy too much to expect to be leading this match, but you can't knock their endeavour.
Quaife palmed it down beautifully. Fitzgerald, Baker, Barber. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Can't get hold of it. She's been busy so far. Time for the Crummers to go to work. Quaife, Gelmy, farms it out. Here's a chance to get it forward. That's not ideal. Decides to go. Doesn't hit it well. Clark, read it best and will cut the margin.
The Roosters are just hanging in there. They sorely need a goal.
Can they get one back? No, they can't. Who put the post there?
They might not get many opportunities as good as that one today.
Edgley to bring it in. Barros has found some space. Can she find a teammate? Barber with a chance to run. The Swans are out of trouble. Neat little worm burner. King, big tackle laid. She couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. Quaife palmed it down beautifully. Barber, clean pickup. Met solidly. Can they find a late goal? Time to light up the Jets. They need a spark. Good thinking and good execution too. That's a well-placed kick. They're moving the football well here. They've picked their way through. They continue to be careless with the ball. A chance to clear now. The Roosters will be disappointed because what they spoke about during the week hasn't come to pass. They'll need to make changes. Now for some analysis from half.
The Roosters are flat-footed and lacking energy so far. That needs to change very quickly or this will not only get out of control, it'll become embarrassing. They're just not getting their hands on the footy nearly enough and consequently they're asking a lot of their defenders, too much in fact. If they can at least stabilise in the middle, then they'll get opportunities to exert pressure. But you feel they're going to have to be pretty efficient to truly threaten today.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, half. Same old, same old. Barber, Henry, quick kick towards centre half forward. Edgley couldn't finish what she started. She's set upon. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. Quaife, it's been a mighty performance. Couldn't get a disposal. Throws it on the boot. Punched that like she meant it. She'll be sore tomorrow. She's besieged. Something has to give soon.
How's it look down there, half?
The Roosters are not going to be able to get back into this match if they don't start winning more of the footy.
Henry, Davis, reads the play so well. Goes long. Thompson tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Barros, King, heads towards goal and nails it.
The Roosters have to try something different or this game could well be gone by half-time.
The Roosters are buckling under the pressure. Quaife, she is simply too good. Armitstead, Harden, picking their way through. Jensen, Marks, will she go the bomb? Here's a big chance to peg back the margin.
To inject some life into this contest.
Struck it well. No problems there.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It hurts you on the scoreboard.
The Roosters with a much-needed goal. Quaife continues to have her way. Barber, Henry, Harden runs onto it. Terrific tackle. Attracted a crowd. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Punched clear. Armitstead is there in the clinches. Harden, she's under close attention.
Daniel, what's caught your eye?
The Swans are winning the clearances and contested ball, but they're also using the ball better, so it's no wonder the scoreboard's looking so good for them.
Davis, you can never question her commitment. Baker. She doesn't waste many. Sharp couldn't complete the mark. Terrific forward pressure. They're tackling with venom today. Quaife is giving her a bit of a bath. Harden, ever reliable. Gauchi, Nijelki. She's wrapped up. She'll be picking grass out of her teeth after that. No free kick. They've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. Quaife could do this with her eyes closed. Barros, she's a dynamo. George, with time. Gauchi, what she got on offer. They've worked it well. She's drawn a crowd. The umpire will have it. Quaife has been dominant in the ruck. Davis. No wonder coaches go grey. Normally delivers. Armitstead couldn't mark. That sloppy play and it could come back to bite them. Henry. Davis! That one was always hers. Searching kick. They can turn defence into attack now. It's not a fair fight. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Quaife, it's a masterclass in ruck work. Harden gets there first. Gauchi, Malloy, dangerous to leave her on her own. Henry, desperate to win it back. Quaife, she's so good in close. Baker delivers it inside 50. Hatchard hasn't seen a lot of it. Quaife with the big fist. Banchevich, when one tackle just won't do. No way through that traffic, so they'll reset. Quaife is teaching her a lesson, like Thelma and Louise. Davis. Baker almost threw it out. She had prior opportunity.
She bit off more than she could chew.
Another goal and they'll believe. Second effort needed. Davis affects the turnover. Through the centre square she goes. Edwards wins the contest hands down. That's skillful. Defence 101 there. Riley, it's online. Will it have the carry? She's got it.
They've been consistently able to find avenues to goal through quick and direct ball movement.
The Swans with a steadying goal. They might as well not have a ruck. Henry has some attention to deal with. Comes free in the tackle. Quaife gets to it first. The defence is disorganised. Taking out some frustration, possibly. Riley. Edwards. The Roosters continue to be second to the ball. Fantastic tackling technique there. Quaife, just for something different. She did not break stride. Stripped of the footy. Barros manages to get off a handball. It pitches near the 50. Who has the numbers? Well-weighted kick. Sees an opportunity and plays on. Malloy makes position. The Roosters should be able to clear now. Gauchi, she's copped some of her own medicine. The fans will be happy to see this. And she's done for holding the ball.
Her annoyance can only be with herself for a lack of awareness.
Sharp. The sprint is on. Baker. The Roosters are chasing tail. She needed a cleaner pair of hands. Riley. She'll certainly feel that one. Brilliant tackle. They are cracking in hard. Quaife. This is getting monotonous. She just dropped it. Harden. They've given it back. It's on the way. And there's another nail in the coffin.
2 scoring shots, 2 goals. She'll be happy with that.
The Swans have got it on their terms here. Quaife, she's worth her weight in gold. Fitzgerald, Barros, knew the tackle was coming. We've got a whistle, umpire's ball. Quaife with a deft tap. Fitzgerald, Cox, thought her way through it. Punched away. It's loose inside the 50. Chirichilli runs onto it, throws it on the boot, and that's a goal.
So often she provides great energy for them up front, and she's done it again.
The Swans, with 3 in a row now, they're playing well. The Rucks lock horns. Fitzgerald on the same page as her ruck. Henry, Baker, Cox. Banchevich tries to take them on and loses.
It's a hot footy today.
They're irrepressible at the moment. No mark. She's lost possession. Quaife. Is that holding the ball? Barros. She's got it.
They took the right options in moving the ball forward and were able to take the opportunity when it presented.
The Swans, in this form, would challenge anyone. Quaife has had her measure today. Fitzgerald, Henry, just had to get it out. That's a quality hand pass. Barros, Quaife, they're running up the stats sheet. Sharp has it within range.
Straight in front, should not miss.
This should be a goal, no problem.
The Roosters are in real danger of taking a big percentage hit now.
The Swans are playing superb footy at the minute. Can they keep it going? Banchevich, the winner there. Good ruck work, good roving too. Armitstead, Harden, Karen doing what she does best. Just shoveled it out. Dangerous place to turn it over. This hasn't gone to script, but at least that kick has.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go through.
They've pulled one back, but they need plenty more where that came from. The Rucks lock horns. Fitzgerald, Cox, Henry takes the hand pass. She's leading all comers for disposals. Who's front and centre? Anyone's ball. Dangerous place to lose it. Chirichilli steadies, drop punt, goal.
She's a terrific asset with her pace and skills, and that was another example.
The Swans are showing why they were favourites to win this match. Quaife got her palm to it. Fitzgerald gathers the loose ball. It's a hot footy. They've bottled it up. Quaife, the winner there. Henry trying to find a pathway through. She's been accosted. We'll do it all again.
The crowd's a little subdued and, dare I say, becoming concerned.
Great ruck work. Cox wins the tough ball. Quaife, here's a chance to get it forward. Henry, inside 50 with the kick. In no man's land. Edwards. This is a joy to watch.
Just needs to think her way through it.
Heads for home. Not the best strike, and it's hit the post. Looking for a quick transition. Good thinking and good execution too. Gauchi has found some space. And they're away. The Roosters are out of trouble. What she got on offer? Probing ball. They're moving the football well here. Doesn't often waste it. Ward! Got to the right position and hung on. This is much better. Malloy finds herself unattended. Great vision there. Gauchi. She ran into a brick wall. Had to get it out. Which way will it bounce? The Swans have won it back. They're playing with purpose and composure. That's well played. Tidy ball. Riley working hard and being rewarded. Cox. Thompson mops that one up. Kicks laterally. Hatchard gathers on the half volley. She just dropped the footy and the umpire has no choice.
Not enough talk out there, it seems.
That's good vision. Thumped away. No easy exit. Hoffman is cool under pressure. Gets her kick despite the heat. Bouncing ball. Throws it on the boot. That was a big risk to take and it's backfired.
Harsh in the eyes of some, but I think it's a fair call. They're giving them a smashing in the middle and providing the forwards with high-class service, and the forwards are making the most of it.
She's got it.
The Swans have slammed on 8 goals for the quarter now, and these defenders look powerless to do anything about it.
The Swans by 61. Quaife smashes it out of there. Henry, Cox. This is promising. Ugle, she will work all day. Fitzgerald. Henry, under pressure. Oh, she's been absolutely crunched. Umpire says she had no prior. Quaife, it's been a mighty performance. Cox, Fitzgerald. It's a desperate tackle. Can she find a teammate? Taken a ground. You asked for it, you got it. We've got another stoppage.
The Roosters have got to start roving to the opposing ruck because she is dominant.
Cox. We'll have a ball up as we approach half-time. Quaife continues to have her way. Cox. Ugle. Bends it around the body. That's on target and through it goes.
The Swans can do no wrong. You've got to make the most of these matches.
The Swans look in the mood to dish out a real belting here. Quaife, she is simply too good. Henry, Cox, she's been busy so far. Karen, Marks, will she go the bomb? They're toying with them now. Chance gone begging. King needs help. She's hungry for more. She slots it, and the floodgates have well and truly opened.
The Roosters have no cohesion. Their structures have fallen down. I'm not even sure what their game plan is. They have a date with the drawing board.
The Roosters haven't looked like being able to stop them. They'll have to change things around at half-time. Fitzgerald, Cox, in the right spot. Ugle, whatever she's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Yaron, on a lead. Sends them inside 50 again. Edwards, can't mark. Sharp, Yaron. They've got winners all over the park. Bounced straight off her chest. Xander is calm in a crisis. Lines them up, makes good contact and puts it through.
It's one thing to be outclassed, but this is starting to get a real stench about it.
The Roosters need to lift here. They've been disappointing. Quaife is giving her a bit of a bath. Fitzgerald, Cox, Ugle, Henry delivers to centre-half forward. The Swans have winners everywhere. Can they get another one? Good disciplined defence. Gauchi, Hatchard, dealt with the pressure. Desperate defence. They're so dominant they can afford to kick it backwards. That's commitment to the cause. The umpire will have it. Same old, same old. Henry, the Swans are playing some great footy. Karen, George, saw that coming. Hasn't seen a lot of it. She's hit up the lead. Clever kick. Ward makes position. The Roosters have been out of sorts. Nijelki is the target and she marks.
The Roosters with a late chance.
A simple finish, and she makes no mistake.
Well, if you give her room inside the 50, you'll pay more often than not.
Can they follow that goal up with another? Quaife, it's a masterclass in ruck work. Henry. The Swans got off to a fast start and they've kept the foot down. This match appears at their mercy. Now for some analysis from half.
The Roosters have got to stop kicking the contest so much because they are being outmarked time and time again. The difference in contested marks is stark. They'd be better served by adopting a run and carry approach because at the moment they're giving the opposition exactly what they want, and that's a cardinal sin.
Thanks, half, as we get going again. Banchevich, a rare win. Fitzgerald, it's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. Fantastic tackling technique there. Quaife is teaching her a lesson. Ugle does the roving. Henry, Baker, feeling the heat. She's only had the one inside 50. Chirichilli had eyes only for the footy. The Swans won't mind this. They've smashed them in the clearances. Quaife palmed it down beautifully. Ugle, Henry. She's generally a good kick. Metcalf clears the area. Hatchard, Yaron, desperate to win it back. Henry, taking out some frustration, possibly. Harden, I don't think she'll remonstrate over that one. That's a useful ball. Edwards couldn't complete the mark. Metcalf honours the lead. What she got on offer? Good-looking kick. Fitzgerald belts it clear. Ward, Armitstead displaying great endeavour. She's got it.
It's been hard to find positives today, but that was skillful transition of the footy that led to that goal.
Still a way to go to restore some pride. Quaife wins it down like Thelma and Louise. Through the centre square she goes. Gets the kick away. Who's got the wheels? Barros on the non-preferred. Robbins tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Sharp. Sloppy disposal and we'll have a throw in.
Dominating the disposal count doesn't always translate on the scoreboard, but it is today.
They might as well not have a ruck. Ugle manages to get off a handball. Fitzgerald, drop punt, and she has put it away.
She's all class in front of the sticks. That's a great finish.
The Swans by 73. Banchevich, she's been beaten, but she had a win there. Armitstead, George, they've picked their way through. Malloy has a way of drawing the footy. Gauchi, it's hard to defend ball movement like this.
It's been a dark day, but that was a more positive passage of play, and it should result in a goal.
No problems there.
They've got to find a way to get her into the game. We know how damaging she can be.
Can they get that scoreboard looking a little bit more respectable? Quaife could do this with her eyes closed. Ugle. Oh, it's a hospital hand pass. That's disappointing play. The Roosters continue to be second to the ball. Brilliant tackle. They are cracking in hard. Quaife. She's worth her weight in gold. Gelmy. The Sharon hits the deck. Hoffman wins it back. Xander. Was that a legal disposal? They cannot keep her quiet. The sprint is on. Sharp. She's wrapped up. No free kick. They've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. We thought this would be a good duel in the ruck. Gelmy, Henry, King only knows one way. The distance is the only problem. Danger averted. Frantic defence.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
The Roosters have been embarrassed today. Robbins, all on her own. That's skillful. Holt needs a good decision. Playing for pride now. Well played. What she got on offer. She doesn't waste many. Jensen marks on centre wing. Searching kick. Felt the pressure. Malloy. Jensen. Xander with time. This is much better. Punched away. Gelmy puts her head over it. Edgley throws it on the boot. Chirichilli. Probing ball. That's well played. Doesn't often waste it. The Swans are out of trouble. Normally delivers. Who's front and centre? Henry rolling the sleeves up. They're playing with purpose and composure. Yaron towards full forward. Riley marks inside 50 and can have a shot. Short pass looks good. It's an exhibition in attacking football.
She's got it right where you want it. No excuses not to finish the job.
No trouble at all.
They move that ball very well indeed. They're hard to defend at their skillful best.
Everything they've touched has turned to gold today. Quaife, just for something different. Armitstead, time to light up the Jets. It's a tough game. She's set upon and will do it all again. Quaife has rucked tirelessly. Fitzgerald. They've given it back. The fans will be happy to see this. Something has to give soon.
The Swans are playing a great brand of footy. They're getting the ball inside 50 consistently and really reaping the rewards.
Great. She'll be picking grass out of her teeth after that. The pressure is intense right now. We'll have yet another stoppage. Quaife has had her measure today. Henry, who's at home? Hoffman is racking up spoils. She'll be sore tomorrow when one tackle just won't do. It's proving hard to get a clearance at the moment.
The Roosters would improve their chances if they could hit the target more often. Their disposals left a fair bit to be desired.
Edwards, not on my watch, she says. Can she find a teammate? Little, she's under close attention, attracted a crowd. She couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. Quaife with a deft tap. Crunching tackle. No way through that traffic, so they'll reset. Ward got her palm to it. She ran into a brick wall. Gets a kick away. She's everywhere at the moment. Riley couldn't hold it under pressure. Kicks to space. Greet with a chance to run. Harden. George will keep coming. Whatever she's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. That's symptomatic of their troubles. Quaife, she's been accosted. That can only be holding the ball.
She's not hiding her annoyance, but I think she's more upset with herself than with the umpire.
Can they beat them back to goal? Wilson, Ward. A goal-scoring opportunity may have gone begging there, and they're out of trouble. Harden makes good contact. They've put themselves under pressure. She's drawn a crowd. They're tackling with venom today. Ward wins the tap. Got to get rid of it. Thompson doing what she does best. She'll certainly feel that one. You asked for it, you got it. We've got another stoppage. Quaife, she is simply too good. Henry, read it well, intercepted it on centre wing. Greet, Armitstead, Harden. They're running up the stats sheet. Off she goes with the advantage. Jensen, Xander getting involved. It's a desperate tackle. George streams towards goal and slams it through for a major.
That's a classy finish. We've become accustomed to that from her.
That might make them feel a bit better. It's been a disappointing performance. Quaife continues to have her way. Henry, it's no place for the faint-hearted. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Rucks go at it. Henry, she just keeps racking up disposals. Hatchard, got a fist in. I've liked her game today. In no man's land. Beros, oh, good tackle. She's been industrious. The foot race is on the wing. Nijelki gets to it first. Can they keep the footy this time? Oh, she's been absolutely crunched. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Quaife has been dominant in the ruck. Henry, solid tackle. The Roosters have won it back. Delivers it inside 50. Good disciplined defence. Jensen, 2 in a row if she gets it, and she does.
It's almost like no one's allowed to score more than one.
Back in the middle. Quaife. It's been a mighty performance. Cox. Barros. Under pressure. The Roosters having a great patch. They'll sweep this ball forward. George. Greet takes the hand pass. She's had little impact so far. Edgley with the big fist. Chirichilli. If she thought she was getting away, she was sadly mistaken. She certainly didn't want it to spill out there. Quaife is giving her a bit of a bath. Ugle. Baker. Barros running in support. Gelmy leading by example. Gets her kick despite the heat. Bouncing ball. That was a big risk to take, and it's backfired.
Harsh in the eyes of some, but I think it's a fair call. She'll fancy her chances.
She hasn't kicked a goal today, and she still hasn't.
She'll be disappointed with that, but she'll back herself to make amends if she gets a chance.
Chirichilli to bring it in. Baker has a vice-like grip. She's been quiet. Barros, what a work ethic she has. Fantastic tackling technique there. Quaife is teaching her a lesson. Terrific forward pressure. The umpire circles and calls for the football. Can they create a shot at goal from this stoppage? Ward, a rare win. It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. Ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard here.
The Roosters have got to start lowering the eyes and hitting short targets. They've turned the ball over far too much.
Henry. King. Can she force her way through? The team physios will be working overtime. Baker. Navigated the traffic. Cox. Big tackle laid. The Swans won't mind this. They've smashed them in the clearances. Quaife showing her skills. Feeling the heat. It's not a fair fight. Neither side able to clear the footy. Quaife wins the tap. Ugle. She's generally a good kick. No one can mark. Thompson couldn't burst through. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite them. Some indirect ball movement here. Foot race on. Who can get there first? Must get this out. She's only had the one inside 50. King stripped of it. Thompson mops that one up. A chance to clear now. Quality delivery by foot. Good looking kick. Quaife runs onto it. Met solidly. It's the umpire's ball as we near three-quarter time. Same old, same old. Henry. Ugle. What can she do with it? Barros. Punch that like she meant it. Thompson. She's drawn a crowd. Squeezes the kick. Robbins. It's not been her day, that's for sure. It's loose inside the 50. Karen wins the race. Off the side of the boot and out on the fall.
Missed the target by a long way.
Tries a safe ball. Gauchi has charged into space. Banchevich under pressure. Xander has a paddock in front of her. Comes free in the tackle. Armitstead playing for pride now. She's hit up the lead. Thompson. She's caught. You have to be tough to play this game. The umpire will have it. Great ruck work. Closed her down. Cox runs onto it. Doesn't often waste it. Sharp. That's commitment to the cause. Edwards. Karen had eyes only for the footy. She's got it.
She's all class in front of the sticks. That's a great finish.
The Roosters would love to start this game again. They might as well not have a ruck. Time is of the essence here, so she takes the advantage. Barros, Cox, Gelmy, another forward 50 entry. Karen can't mark. A quick getaway wasn't possible. Umpire says she had no prior. Quaife, this is getting monotonous. Gets the kick away. Greet, didn't need to be asked twice. Honours the lead. The Roosters with a chance here. Armitstead, Banchevich, fighting hard. Jensen, she's besieged. She seemed completely unaware of the company she had.
That's what happens when you find yourself in two minds.
Banchevich intercepts. Jensen, dangerous to leave her on her own. Xander has it within range. She will surely make this count.
Poor defence, leaving her on her own, and now you'd imagine she'll make them pay.
The crowd noise tells you all you need to know.
Not much has gone right for them today, but that was a great passage of play.
Credit to those home fans who are still here. This has been really disappointing. Half's back. What caught your eye, Half?
The Roosters are up against a formidable opponent, but they're not helping themselves. It looks to me that the ruck and the midfielders are not on the same page. It's as if they've never played together before. It might be time to get creative and lose the ruck in exchange for another midfielder. That would at least give the opposition something to think about. They're easy to play against at the moment, and that can never be acceptable.
Thanks, Half, as we get going again. Quaife, she's turned in one of the great ruck performances. Cox, Henry, Holt, we've seen that before. The Roosters continue to be second to the ball. They are still cracking in hard deep into this game. Quaife gets her hand to it. Cox, taken aground. We've got another stoppage.
The Roosters have a quality attacking midfield, but I don't think they run quite as hard in defensive transition, and they've been found out today.
Cox, Henry, Edwards, dealt with the pressure. Yaron, she's wrapped up. Gelmy, whatever she's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Loose ball in the pocket. Edwards, it would take a miracle from there.
Some of their stoppage work today has been exceptional, and is part of the reason they're so far in front.
We thought this would be a good duel in the ruck. Zander, that's an impressive mark. Delightfully done. Hoffman, Banchevich in the right spot. Ward on a lead. Tidy ball. Well played. Can she hit a target? Clark is in a better position.
That's probably as good a passage of play as we've seen from them all day. It deserves a goal.
They've got one back. Can they get another? No, they can't. It's taken the post.
Miss one she should have got and let them off the hook.
Trying to catch them out. They're playing with purpose and composure. Good work rate. Can she find a teammate? Cox can keep it moving. Normally delivers. That's well played. She struggled to make an impact to this point. King, Little. Oh, it's a hospital hand pass. Kicks to space. Loose ball on centre wing. Karen, she'll be sore tomorrow. We're still waiting for the quarter's first goal. Quaife, just for something different. Henry, Gelmy, keen to keep it moving. They take the advantage. Karen, Davis. Time for the Crummers to go to work. Hoffman, she'll be picking grass out of her teeth after that. Brilliant tackle. They are cracking in hard. Quaife has rucked tirelessly. Gelmy, Henry, couldn't get a disposal. King does the crumbing. This should be a goal, no problem.
Typical small forwards goal there. She's a real live wire inside 50.
The Swans have the first of the last quarter. Quaife, it's a masterclass in ruck work. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. The two rucks do battle. Gelmy, read it best. Davis, that's skillful. Henry! Outbodied her opponent and took a ripper. Holt fumbles it. Hoffman wins it back. It's a tough game. When one tackle just won't do, they appeal for a free kick but will have a stoppage. Wilson got her palm to it. George sharks it. Hatchard. Oh no, she's kicked it the wrong way. It's a race for goal. King leads her opponent. She's drawn a crowd. She couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. Quaife, she's worth her weight in gold. She's run into trouble. She was optimistic if she thought she could break that tackle. Who can get the clearance? Davis. You asked for it, you got it. She was trying to force her way through, but nothing doing.
The Roosters have got to start roving to the opposing ruck because she is dominant.
George, greet.
The Roosters simply have to find ways to get the ball inside 50 more often.
Quaife, she is simply too good. Gelmy, Davis, she did not break stride. She's kicked it as straight as an arrow.
The Swans are looking every bit of topside at the moment.
The Swans have been magnificent, but they haven't had much opposition, to be fair. Wilson, the winner there. George, Armitstead. Through the centre square she goes. Greet. Oh, felt that one from here, and I'm in your screen. She's set upon. The umpire says you had prior opportunity.
Better to kick to a contest than get done holding the ball.
Henry, Cox, Marks. Will she go the bomb? Sharp! Marks inside 50 and can have a shot. King, goal coming up. She will surely make this count.
They just haven't had an answer for her, nor for many of her teammates, to be fair.
Going for half a dozen. She's got it. 6 of the best.
It's one thing to be outclassed, but this is starting to get a real stench about it.
The Swans are absolutely airborne at the moment. Quaife, it's been a mighty performance. Davis, Cox, turns it over in the middle. That was almost handed to her. Barros lays it off. The Roosters have no answers. Wasn't a great kick, they've turned it over. Good thinking and good execution too. That's a useful ball. Sloppy disposal keeps letting them down. Just waiting for the right moment to press go. She had prior opportunity.
It's a bad feeling when you know you've been done cold.
Great. They desperately need a goal. Edwards at centre-half back will cut that one off. Hatchard doing what she does best. Sharp gathers. Will she drive it deep? Karen. Chirichilli. In she goes. She's put it through.
The Roosters just haven't worked hard enough. It's as simple as that. They haven't given themselves a chance, and that'll be the most disappointing thing for them.
The Roosters are having a nightmare. Quaife could do this with her eyes closed. Davis, Cox, Henry, Baker. They've worked it well. They've got winners all over the park. Barros should be in the votes today. There goes the kick inside the 50. Taking out some frustration, possibly. Can they beat them back to goal? Oh, she's been absolutely crunched. The Swans looking like scoring every time they go forward. Quaife is giving her a bit of a bath. Cox. They're inspired. This will be another one.
Who'd want to be a defender when the ball is coming down with such regularity?
The Swans go on their merry way. Quaife has had her measure today. Ugle, Cox. Through the centre square she goes. They cannot keep her quiet. Time to light up the Jets. That play should have resulted in a shot at goal. The urgency's gone out of this one. The ump calls play on. Henry can run and gun. Got to get it going forward now. To no one in particular. George running in support. Xander got the handball away. Great vision there. Wilson. That's almost worth a kick. Doesn't hit it well. That probably should have at least scored. They're leading them a merry dance. Chirichilli has found some space. Holds it up. Waiting for an option to present. It's a dreadful mistake towards the goal mouth. Here's a big chance to peg back the margin.
To give the faithful something to cheer about.
It's on the way. Good-looking kick, and she's dobbed it.
Well, if you give her room inside the 50, you'll pay more often than not.
This has been a real belting. Can they paper over a few cracks late? Wilson, a rare win. Armitstead blasts away. Edgley tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Xander, she's got it.
They might want to tighten up on her. They gave her too much space on that occasion, and she made the most of it.
The Swans by 78. Wilson palmed it down beautifully. Armitstead, she will work all day. Greet runs onto it and can drive them into attack. The Roosters looking dangerous. Nijelki has it within range.
It's as if they don't rate this player. She's already hurt them, and she's about to hurt them again.
They badly need a goal, and she delivers.
Managed to find some space, and she was never going to have a problem converting from there.
The Roosters, with 3 in a row now, they're playing well. Quaife continues to have her way. Armitstead, solid tackle. The crowd cries ball and they get their wish.
No umpire ever changed their decision because a player had a whinge.
Yarran couldn't finish what she started. Ugle, it's a hot footy. Good looking kick. The Sherrin hits the deck. What can they build here? In no man's land. Karen. The fans will be happy to see this. Umpire says she had no prior. Quaife is teaching her a lesson. Cox. Davis. Henry. Met solidly. Moving the football laterally. Bouncing ball. Chirichilli. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Thompson wins it back. Great mark. Jensen with a chance to run. George. Xander can't mark. Not on my watch, she says. Pokes it into the pocket. Who's got the wheels? Edgley gets there first. Greet intercepts. Careful ball movement. Jensen, that's good work rate. Quaife drops into the hole and cuts that one off. In no hurry here. Normally delivers. Got to get rid of it. Quaife marks on the last line of defence. Searching kick. Spills the mark. Under pressure. Malloy. Boot to ball just in time. They must tidy up their kicking. Looking for the shorter option. Karen works hard to present. Slowing it down now. They're moving the football well here. Clever kick. Who's front and centre? Nijelki dealt with the pressure. Jensen. This is promising. Finishing hasn't always been her forte, but there is nothing wrong with that.
Not much has gone right for them today, but that was a great passage of play.
It's been an impressive response, but you can't help wondering where this intensity was earlier in the match. The Roosters continue to be second to the ball. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded there. It was a fine tackle. Same old, same old. Henry, she's generally a good kick. Yarran, she's been quiet. Quaife, the Swans, haven't been inside 50 for a while. A rare turnover and welcome respite. Playing for pride now. Xander. She doesn't waste many. Holt, dangerous to leave her on her own. Banchevich with a little bit of time. Jensen, where was this earlier in the match? I've liked her game today. Honours the lead. That will work. She is everywhere at the moment. The kick lets them down. Tidy ball. Jensen working hard and being rewarded. They've got them on the overlap. She would have fancied her chances from there. Nijelki. Harden. Quick snap and that's a goal.
They've got 5 for the quarter now and there's time for more too.
The Roosters have fought it out. That's a good sign. They might as well not have a ruck. Knew the tackle was coming. No prior opportunity, so we'll have a ball up. Quaife, this is getting monotonous. Ugle. King absorbs the pressure. If she thought she was getting away, she was sadly mistaken. The game might be over as a contest, but there's still plenty of intensity. Quaife has been dominant in the ruck. Beros, she just dropped it. Banchevich runs onto it. Beros, so influential today. She just keeps racking up disposals. Robbins, Thompson, terrific forward pressure. We'll have a forward 50 stoppage. Chance for a late goal here. Banchevich. She's been beaten, but she had a win there. Dangerous place to lose it. Ugle. Drop punt. Looks good. And she's got it.
The Roosters are all at sea trying to defend them. They're scoring almost at will.
The Swans, in this form, would challenge anyone. The Rucks lock horns. She'll be sore tomorrow. She'll be picking grass out of her teeth after that. Even with the game well won, their pressure is still elite. Quaife, just for something different. Xander, chance gone begging. Can't afford to give it back in the corridor. Couldn't burst through. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Can they get themselves a consolation prize? Can't take it. Jensen cannot be deterred. She's got another one.
A real opportunist goal there. She doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
The Roosters get themselves a late consolation prize. Banchevich with a deft tap. Greet on the same page as her ruck. Run down. Great chase.
I don't know about that. I think the metre was charged.
That's generous, and this could hurt the other way. Good work rate. Armitstead has bobbed up. Golden opportunity here.
Straight in front, should not miss.
Easy goal, surely. She hasn't missed it, has she? Oh, she scraped it in.
The Roosters are obviously not going to win the game, but they've still got to strive to get something out of it.
The Swans are after a spot in the top 4, and they're every chance to get it on the strength of this. Kelly Underwood's here for some final thoughts. How do you unpack that one, Kel?
The Roosters are simply going to have to win more of the footy than they did today. They came up against a well-drilled side, but you can't hope to win when you get beaten time and time again in the contest. They'd do well to study how their opposition went about it today.
Thanks for your contributions throughout the day, Kelly. Thanks so much for your company. Hope to have you with us again next time for more enthralling Aussie rules action.
You play too close to the heights in the middle of the night. When the black is white, you be losing on sight, you be free falling.
Hello and welcome, I'm Anthony Hudson. We're live from the Fremantle Community Bank Oval. This is the round 4 match between East Perth and Adelaide. It's early in the season, but both teams will be keen to build some momentum and bank premiership points. And here come the visitors. I'm joined by Daniel Harford. Great to have you along, Harf. How do you see this one unfolding?
Thanks, Hutto. It's hard to pick a winner. They go about it in similar ways, these two, so it'll be interesting to see who can do it better for longer. These games really help to sort the ladder out.
Thanks for those insights, Harf. The coin toss is about to take place. It's 4th against 6th, and it's just about all systems go for what should be a beauty. A great game in prospect as we get underway. Jones palms it down. North. Amajuri. He's copped some of his own medicine. Sturrock. He'll feel that one. When one tackle just won't do. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. Strawn smashes it out of there. That's a give up. Scott. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. Both midfields are going to earn their money today. The two big men do battle. Scott under pressure. Jones getting involved. Sturrock.
Opportunity to score here with a clean takeaway.
Maybe the ump's got to kick it 20 metres sideways and let them run after it. Jones palms it down. North runs towards goal and slams it through for a 6-pointer.
It doesn't matter who you are. It's always good to get an early one on the board.
The Royals on the board early. The big men fly. North, the midfield battle so important. Stevens spills out in the tackle. Scott. Murray is calm in a crisis. And we will do it all again. Strawn gets his hand to it. That's commitment to the cause. The umpire circles and decides to ball it up. Can they create a shot on goal from this stoppage? Strawn with a deft tap. No easy exit. He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that.
The Royals have already got on top in the clearances, and it's directly translating into more forward 50 entries.
Draper. That's not a good kick. He doesn't waste many. It's a bad mistake. He might have thought about the corridor. Haynes works hard to present. What's he got on offer? Probing ball. Drury in the clear on centre wing. Scholl. Great tackling technique there. Jones got his palm to it. North, he's lost possession. Scott, he ran into a brick wall. He's drawn a crowd. It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that. Jones got his palm to it. Stevens. Who's front and centre? Shoal, hacking it forward. They've put themselves under pressure. North in his natural habitat. Stevens, Freitag. That's good work rate.
Already some good signs for them with how they're trying to move the football.
To cap off a wonderful passage of play, that would have been a great team goal.
That passage of play deserved a goal, but not to be.
Looking for a quick transition. The kick was centimetre perfect. Little one to half back. Welsh has found some space. Good work rate. Haynes, can he hit a target? Wilcox takes an excellent grab. Normally delivers. North working hard and being rewarded. That's skillful. Nankervis doing what he does best. He'd like that one again. Foley, this is promising. Amajuri throws it on the boot. It looks a well-oiled forward line.
Kicking at his first.
It's on the way. Good-looking kick. He's dobbed it.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
So they've got a couple now, and they're looking dangerous. Jones slaps it out. North does the roving. Baker absorbs the pressure. No Pryor, and we'll have a ball up. Jones palms it down. Baker, Sturrock. It's no place for the faint-hearted. You'll have to earn your kicks today.
The Crows haven't started at all how they'd have wanted to, but if they get the next goal, then there won't have been much damage done.
Edwards.
The Royals have made a great start. They're full of energy and using the ball really well.
Atkinson wins the tap. Boyle, Draper in some space now. Edwards, Hinge, into the pocket he goes. Wilcox is there to thwart that play. They're playing with purpose and poise. Baker, the Royals, showing some good signs early. Manages to find a teammate. North, they are looking hot early. Well played. Searching kick. Jones has found some space. Freitag gets on the end of it. That's great footy. Van Diemen, you asked for it, you got it. That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. Who can get the clearance? Baker, North. Not on my watch, he says. It's loose inside the 50. They have absolutely spifflicated him. They're tackling with great intent. The two big men do battle. North, Baker. They've had the better of the contest to this point. Virgil appreciates that delivery.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
Goes at goal, but I think that's going the wrong side of the stick. It's a behind.
It's not exactly a terrible miss, but those are the sorts of goals you expect to kick at this level more often than not.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Haynes with a chance to run. That is very charitable. They're looking good. Cotton with the big fist. He's been accosted. He's besieged. The ump calls for the footy close to goal. Jones showing his skills. Boyle knew the tackle was coming. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Strawn wins it. Draper, Boyle, Haynes running in support. Short passing in the back line is risky business, and that's why Nankervis got a fist in.
The Royals have had considerably more ball. In fact, you could argue they should be further in front.
Good ruck work. Draper, Edwards, under pressure. Stripped of it. It's been a lacklustre affair so far. Jones looking for territory. Stevens, North, throws it on the boot. This might be going through. It is a real team lifter.
This is exactly what they would have hoped for early in the match. Scoreboard pressure.
The Royals have got it on their terms. Strawn slaps it out like Batman and Robin. Draper delivers it inside 50. Watts clears the area. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? You have to be tough to play this game. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. Jones wins it down.
The Crows are struggling to provide their forwards with quality supply. It might be time to shuffle the magnets a bit.
The two big men do battle. North, Jones, Draper runs onto it. They desperately need this. Edwards fumbles it. Scott, North. That's an aggressive handball. Jones, Baker. The Royals moving the ball well. Stevens, they're building something dangerous here. Good disciplined defence. Freitag, here's a big chance. Can he take it? No, he's missed.
Not a gimme goal, but probably should have been kicked nevertheless.
Looking for a quick transition. Bell, all on his own. He's hit up the lead. That's a useful ball. The Crows are out of trouble. They're moving the footy well here. Atkinson couldn't get a disposal. Scholl, Bell. He's generally a good kick. It must be his birthday. Doesn't often waste it. Scholl making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Marsh lays it off. Got to get it forward now. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. Punch clear. Draper crunching tackle. They're tackling with venom today. Good ruck work. Got to get rid of it. Is anyone home? The kick is a poor one. Neat little worm burner. Haynes has charged into space. Bell, Boyle can run with the footy. They're keeping the ball well. Dishes it off. Bell takes him high. The Crows not at their best so far. Quick, slick hands. Van Diemen, what a first term they're having. The Royals can build something here. Scott, who was he aiming for? Time to turn on the Jets. Quick, the pressure is fierce. Boot to ball and that's a goal.
They're after a big game from him today, and that's a great start.
The Crows are on the precipice. They desperately need to ignite. The two big men do battle. Edwards. He was optimistic if he thought he could break that tackle. Jones showing his skills. Stevens. Sturrock. In no man's land. This is great pressure footy. It's not a fair fight. There are no easy kicks out there, that's for sure. Jones wins it. A quick getaway wasn't possible. We've got another stoppage. Strawn with a deft tap. Draper, Haynes, Edwards. Good build-up. There are only two ways you can dispose of it, and he did neither.
He's suggesting he got something on it. I'm not sure he did.
That's well played. Murray couldn't quite. Draper desperate to win it back. Marsh can't hang on under close attention. Edwards, they're fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. Can they finally get on the board? Jones palms it down. Stevens, right, gets his kick despite the heat. Bouncing ball. Wilcox. The Crows are chasing tail. Burgill, it's a hot footy. No way through there, and they'll reset. O'Brien wins the tap. Boyle, that's a bit of a waste. Throws it on the boot. No one can mark. Burgill closed him down. The lift doors closed on him and he's gone.
His annoyance can only be with himself for lack of awareness.
Can he hit a target? Richards read it well and claims the mark. Drury, this is a big opportunity. Picking their way through. He would have fancied his chances from there. Stripped of the footy. The Crows have won it back. That's commitment to the cause. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Jones with the tap. North, he's been busy so far. That is not the place to turn it over.
According to some of these fans, all he had to do was kick it 60 metres on his non-preferred to a player on the other side of the ground in his blind spot while being tackled. Easy.
Tries a check side, but misses to the near side.
That's an opportunity gone begging. You back him in more often than not from there.
Foley with the footy. McCready on a lead. They're on point so far. Jones has found some space. Just waiting for the right moment to press go. It's a tough game. The fans will be happy to see this. They've bottled it up. Rucks go at it. Edwards. They're putting them under all sorts of pressure. Dowling. Not a great kick. Watts judged that superbly. The Royals are red hot at the moment. North can keep it moving. Delivers to centre half forward. Who's front and centre? Richards. He'll pump them back into attack. Watts tries to spike it out of the danger zone. It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. Jones with a deft tap. Baker, a model of consistency. Stevens. Scholl is racking up spoils. Foot race on. Who can get there first? Neither side able to clear the footy. Jones palms it down. Just had to get it out. Managed to get a handball away. Scott drives it inside the forward 50. Van Diemen going flat chat. Kicking for his first. Snap at goal, one behind.
The Crows are struggling at the moment. It's difficult to make a case for them.
No time like the present. Cotton. That's good work rate. They've got to get a wriggle on. He's normally better than that. The Royals are playing some great footy. They could be in here if it sits. It's a goal.
The Crows are on the ropes. They need a spark before this one gets away from them.
The Royals have taken control of it. Jones gets his hand to it. Good ruck work and good roving too. He's set upon. Haynes absorbs the pressure. Ball up in the shadows of quarter time. O'Brien with a deft tap. Draper. Sturrock gets there first. They're all over them early. Gee, they're playing well. Clever kick. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. The Royals have started magnificently. Their biggest danger might be complacency. It's quarter time. Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
The Crows are really struggling to score so far, and the simple reason is that they're not winning enough ball. They would need to be super efficient with the ball that they are getting, but it isn't sustainable. Whether tactically they try something different at stoppages or they throw someone different into the middle, they've got to do something.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. O'Brien gets his hand to it. Boyle attracted a crowd. And we will do it all again. Jones is teaching him a lesson. Baker, Stevens, Sturrock. Was that a legal disposal? Boyle accepted the invitation. Edwards, O'Brien, working hard and being rewarded. Atkinson, Watts at full back, stops them in their tracks. Searching kick. Taking out some frustration possibly. Dowling, Amajuri, Baker. The Royals are playing like winners. Scott with a chance to relieve the pressure. Nankervis hunting the footy. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. Jones is giving him a bath. Baker, Scott farms it out. He's copped some of his own medicine. There was no way past that tackle, and we'll have another stoppage. O'Brien gets his hand to it. Edwards, Boyle, he's run into trouble. The pressure is relentless.
The Crows need to come hard pretty soon. It's in danger of getting away from them here.
Baker out of the congestion. Stevens in the right spot. Amajuri lurking menacingly. Bell in heavy traffic. Murray. O'Brien had his name written all over it. He's had little impact so far. McCready spoils. Wilcox gets the kick away. Which way will it bounce? Sturrock, the Crows guarding the corridor. Scholl pounces. They desperately need a goal. Atkinson in the clear on centre wing. Sturrock makes good contact. Marsh has eyes only for the footy. Coleman made that ball his. He's got it.
It was important for them to get on the board first in this quarter, but they've got to get on a roll now.
The Crows need to back that up and generate some momentum. Jones has had his measure today. Baker, Stevens, he's everywhere at the moment. That's a bruising tackle. The Royals won't mind this. They've smashed them in the clearances. Rucks go at it. Edwards, Boyle, dealt with the pressure. An ill-directed hand pass.
The Royals are playing some good footy, and if it wasn't for the occasional spot of carelessness, this game would be in their keeping.
Strawn looking for territory. Edwards, Marsh. Scholl navigated the traffic. Murray recognising the urgency. It's come unstuck. What's he got on offer? Normally delivers. Good work rate. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Decides to go. Doesn't often waste it. Scott. They cannot keep him quiet. Cotton with the big fist. No easy exit. What can they muster from the back half? A chance to clear now. Honours the lead. Haynes. Another goal and they'll believe. Atkinson. Hacking it forward. Drury. An ever-present threat. He's blazed away. It's amounted to nothing. Sturrock pushes into space and receives the footy. Good-looking kick. Not sure what the idea was there. Wants to take the game on. Strawn marks. That's hard to stop. Can he find a teammate? The Royals have been caught napping.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
They've got one back. Can they get another? No, they can't. It's taken the post.
Some good work to create that shot on goal, but unfortunately, the finish let them down.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Baker working hard and presenting well. Well-weighted kick. Quick, can't mark. Knew the tackle was coming. Little one to half-back. Stevens. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. No leniency from the umpire there.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits.
Quality delivery by foot. Golden opportunity here.
It's one of those ones that should be kicked, but it's amazing how often players miss them.
He's given it a tug and missed.
They're within striking distance, but they need to make the most of their shots on goal.
Wilcox brings it back in. Stevens was committed to the contest. The kick was centimetre perfect. By hand, the Royals should be able to clear now. Jones, all alone in the centre square. Murray takes an excellent grab. A bit of friendly fire. Craven might go for a run. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Cotton, the Crows, under great pressure.
He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing.
Strawn wins the hit out. Edwards, Boyle, moving the footy laterally.
Freitag
Gets to it first. Sturrock.
That's not going to be a goal. Quick snap is off target.
There's 5 points gone begging.
They've set up well for the kick in.
Nankervis. The Crows not at their best so far.
Freitag
Feeling the heat. It's hard to work out what they're trying to do here. Atkinson running in support. Strawn knew where the help was. Gets his kick despite the heat. Richards takes the bounce. He's put it through.
They've managed to get themselves right back in this. They're playing inspired football at the present time.
The Crows are back in business. Jones has been dominant in the ruck. Baker, Stevens, panicked under pressure.
Sloppy disposal and a turnover.
He's been busy so far. Foley intercepts.
What's he got on offer?
Watts, he's wrapped up.
It's not a fair fight.
The umpire says he had no prior. Strawn punches it out of the ruck. Boyle onto it in a flash. Welsh can go back and shoot it goal.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
Put your glasses down. Oh, pick them up again. He's missed.
That was almost put it in the book time. Geez, I'm glad I didn't.
Back into play.
Welsh couldn't reel it in. That's commitment to the cause. They're tackling with great intent.
Strawn with the tap. They've got good chemistry, those two. He's got it.
A big change has come over this match. What happens next will be fascinating.
The Crows have closed to within 3 kicks. Jones
Continues to have his way.
squeezes the kick.
Bouncing ball. He'll feel that one.
Throws it on the boot. Draper. They look a different team. McCready is a rock in defence. They're playing with purpose and poise. Jones thought his way through it. Brayshaw with a chance to run. Can he impose himself on the match? Nankervis making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Jones didn't need to be asked twice. Scott takes the hand pass. This will be his 5th inside 50. Cotton is there to save the day. Careful with the kick. Nankervis can keep it moving. The Crows might be about to start something. Jones picks it off. That's poor kicking. Cotton got to get rid of it. Terrific forward pressure. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Strawn with a deft tap. Boyle. They'll contest in the centre square. McCready with another spoil. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Brayshaw marks. Will he go the bomb? Jones. It's a tough game. Nankervis showing why he's such a good defender. Edwards in the clear. He's put the foot down. They're moving the footy well here. Searching kick. That's generous, and this could hurt the other way. Tidy ball. Graham, dangerous to leave on his own. Brayshaw, no wonder coaches go grey. His field kicking is normally first rate. Bell has found some space. Scholl, Cotton getting involved. Blasts away. Who's front and centre? Terrific tackle. The kick was misdirected. Pokes it into the pocket.
Not on my watch, he says. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. Jones. It's a masterclass in ruck work.
Middleton. McCready. Can he hit a target? Scholl wins it back. Great mark. Gives it everything. It's a poor inside 50. He's generally a good kick. Can't hang on under close attention. Sturrock.
They've had the better of the contest to this point.
Seizes the moment. That's not clever at all. That play should have resulted in a shot at goal.
They've opened them up here.
Right. What a hand pass. Sturrock. Probing ball. Brayshaw had his name written all over it.
Baker. The sprint is on.
Freitag.
Not his best. Ryan doing what he does best. Taking no chances there.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
Ryan goes short with the kick in. Haynes presents in space. Coleman all on his own. Nankervis. This is good footy. Keeps it low. Atkinson has got loose. Normally delivers. No one could mark. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Right. Clever kick. Middleton has it within range.
The crowd will tell the story.
Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
He managed to find some space and he was never going to have a problem converting from there.
The Royals with a steadying goal. Jones is teaching him a lesson. When one tackle just won't do.
Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears.
Jones, he's worth his weight in gold. Scott, they cannot keep him quiet.
Nankervis spoils. He's caught. Chips to halfback. Scott read that one right off the boot.
Is anyone home?
Nankervis tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Baker attracted a crowd. You asked for it, you got it. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Jones palms it down. Stripped of it. Scott, the pressure is fierce. Throws it on the boot, and that's a goal.
The Crows are on the ropes. They need a spark before this one gets away from them.
The Royals will be hard to stop now. The big men fly. Baker, Middleton. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Defence 101 there. Coleman, Scholl. The Crows
have been out of sorts. Slipped through his fingers.
Middleton.
What can he do with it?
Baker, he's lost possession. Quick. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Graham takes the mark and can extend the margin.
Going at his second.
Heads for home, not the best strike, and it's hit the post.
Missed one he should have got and let him off the hook.
They've set up well for the kick-in.
Quality delivery by foot.
Haynes pushes into space and receives the footy.
Honours the lead. Half-time is upon us, and this one is threatening to be a blowout. Time to check in with Gary.
The Crows are flat-footed and lacking energy so far. That needs to change very quickly, or this will not only get out of control, it'll become embarrassing. They're just not getting their hands on the footy nearly enough, and consequently they're asking a lot of their defenders. Too much, in fact. If they can at least stabilise in the middle, then they'll get opportunities to exert pressure. But you feel they're going to have to be pretty efficient to truly threaten today.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway.
Jones, just for something different.
Navigated the traffic. Sturrock needing support. Can he find a teammate? Brayshaw.
They're fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. Great footy. They're hard to stop when they move the ball like that.
The Royals have winners everywhere.
The Royals are working harder at the present time and they're reaping the rewards.
He's split the middle.
No doubt it's hard to stop a team when their ball movement's as good as this. But the most troubling thing is it's been allowed to be good.
The Royals go on their merry way. Jones with a deft tap. Baker, Middleton. He's stopped in his tracks. The umpire whistles for a ball up. Jones is giving him a bath.
Scott, he's drawn a crowd. Maybe the ump's got to kick it 20 metres sideways and let them run after it.
Strawn.
He's been beaten, but he had a win there.
Draper, Crane.
The Crows are getting hammered in the clearances. They have to find a way to at least break even.
The two big men do battle. Baker.
They've found the magic formula.
Spud Frawley would have loved that one. That's a legal disposal, isn't it? Amajuri.
How's it look down there, Gary?
The forwards can't be held responsible when the ball isn't getting down there. The midfielders must shoulder the blame.
Baker, under pressure. Middleton, inside 50 with the kick. Ryan,
couldn't complete the mark.
Haynes, working hard and being rewarded. He hasn't been himself today. Baker, fumbles, could be costly. Haynes, runs onto it.
Big tackle laid. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken.
Strawn, looking for territory. Draper.
Welsh.
Marks on centre wing. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Good-looking kick. Which way will it bounce? Scott. The Crows
continue to be second to the ball. He's miscued that one.
Hounded into the mistake. Space is hard to come by.
That's skillful.
They've got a problem now.
They're a big chance here. He's hit up the lead. Haynes. Richards. Drury. Dishes it off. Dowling. He might have thought about hand passing. Foley gets there first. The kick is precise. Good thinking and good execution too. The Crows forcing them out wide. Haynes went bang. Ryan. Murray. Solid tackle. The Royals
won't mind this. They've smashed them in the clearances. They might as well not have a ruck.
Stevens, a model of consistency. We've got another stoppage. Jones has rucked tirelessly.
Like Batman and Robin. The kick was centimetre perfect.
Sturrock. Ryan makes good contact. Nankervis. Cotton uses the non-preferred. Amajuri cuts it off. Can he impose himself on the match? Murray.
We've seen that before.
He's run into trouble.
It's been called deliberate. He can argue his case, but there is absolutely no point.
It's an unpopular rule, but it does keep the ball in play more often.
Straightforward, you would think.
The margin grows again.
Perhaps a bit fortunate with the free kick, but he went back and made the most of it.
The Crows can't take a trick at the moment. Jones.
This is getting monotonous.
Good ruck work and good roving too. Stevens. Scott throws it on the boot. Ryan got a fist in. Brayshaw. That could be a goal-saving tackle. The Royals
look like scoring every time they go forward.
Atkinson.
A rare win.
Boyle getting back to help the defenders. Haynes. Murray. Atkinson. Into the middle with the kick. This is good ball movement.
What's he got on offer?
He's having a dirty day. That's a bit of a gift. Brayshaw. They've bottled it up. Jones
continues to have his way.
Brayshaw. Stevens. Virgil takes a beauty. The Royals can smell blood. Freitag. The Crows are chasing tail. Amajuri has a way of drawing the footy.
One of their key markers has been how well they've shared the load. That list of goal kickers might be about to get a new name.
That's not going to come back. It wasn't his best effort.
That'll be on his mind the next time he gets the footy within range.
The Crows desperately need to shift the momentum. Marsh with a chance to relieve the pressure. They need a spark. Coleman has found some space. That might have been dropping the ball. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Same old, same old. Stevens, Middleton, Sturrock. The Royals are playing some great footy. Ryan had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. They'll bide their time. Crane, is that holding the ball? Sturrock accepted the invitation. Middleton takes the hand pass. Brayshaw, they've picked their way through. We're watching a very good side here.
It's one of those ones that should be kicked. It's amazing how often players miss them.
They like it behind the goals. He's got it.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
The Royals are in complete control. Good ruck work. Boyle. Crane. He's been accosted. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. Jones could do this with his eyes closed.
The Royals are really on top in the clearances at the moment. If that continues, this match is only going to go one way.
Strawn looking for territory. Crane. He'll be sore in the morning. They want ball, but they're not going to get it.
The Royals are playing a great brand of footy. They're getting the ball inside 50 consistently and reaping the rewards for it.
Stevens running in support. He's wrapped up. They have absolutely spifflicated him. They're tackling with venom today.
The Crows
Would probably like to minimise stoppages and keep the ball in open play as much as they can because their clearance work isn't crash hot at the moment.
Quick. A little clumsy with that tackle. What's he got on offer?
They're leading them a merry dance. That's a good option, and this looks promising. He's lost it. Cotton in the right spot at the right time. Craven taken to ground. He's besieged. That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. O'Brien got his palm to it. Draper, he's been a shining light. He ran into a brick wall. He's been run down like a wildebeest.
Better to kick to a contest and get done holding the ball.
Ryan is racking up spoils.
He's been quiet. Wright collects the half volley. They'll go back inside 50 here.
Important tackle. He was just about through otherwise.
dominating the disposal count doesn't always translate on the scoreboard, but it is today.
O'Brien wins it down. Crane, he'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. Jones is teaching him a lesson. Draper, they need a goal, but it's at the wrong end. Ryan, you asked for it, you got it. Something has to give soon.
Lots to analyse, Gaz. What stands out?
Defenders have to be totally focused. Any lapse in concentration is likely to be punished.
Marsh, O'Brien, shoved him in the back. Uses his pace to great effect. Well played. Marsh gets the kick away. Anyone's ball. Murray. I don't think he'll remonstrate over that one. They've got to get a wriggle on. Marsh with a chance to run. Can they get it forward this time? Normally delivers. Middleton. He's under close attention. I've liked his game today. He doesn't waste many. The Royals have all the answers. It's a dominant display. Middleton has slipped out the back. Trouble now. Craven! That's a big play. Can he finish it off?
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
This will be a close thing, but close enough isn't good enough.
That's a bad miss, but at least they're getting the footy inside 50 and putting lots of pressure on the defence.
They've set up well for the kick-in.
Manages to find a teammate. That is very charitable.
To finish off the good work.
Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
The Crows are in real danger of taking a big percentage hit now.
The buzzards are circling.
Strawn got his palm to it. Boyle, Draper,
Continuing to win the hard ball.
honours the lead. Scholl just needs an accurate kick now. He hasn't struck that well at all. You can't question his commitment.
He's suddenly a popular man. Wilcox
To bring it in. Middleton wins a hard ball. Can he find a teammate?
Welsh runs onto it. Foley continues to be a thorn in their side.
Clever kick. Good work rate. Waiting for someone to come at him. He's hit up the lead.
What's he got on offer?
Ignoring the corridor for now. The runner will be out in a minute. This ought to end in a goal. Drives it inside the forward 50. That's great footy. Good disciplined defence. Richards will keep coming. Feeling the heat. Umpire's ball as we near three-quarter time. Strawn.
He's been beaten, but he had a win there.
Boyle. He's kicked a goal.
He's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
They've got one back. Let's see if they can double up. Jones has had his measure today.
Middleton on the same page as his ruck. Can he hit a target? Van Diemen is in the clear and marks uncontested. They're playing like champions. Quick, here's real danger now.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
Going for his second. It's not his best. It always looked likely to threaten the post.
It's a let-off. He should have put that one away.
Looking for a quick transition.
Bell in the clear. Marsh. That's good work rate.
Neat little worm burner.
Scholl kicks to centre wing. Jones picks off the pass. Conservative kick. Sturrock on a lead.
Tidy ball.
He'll be dragged if he keeps doing that. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Not good footy there. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Ryan
Doing what he does best.
to no one in particular. Van Diemen desperate to win it back. Squeezes the kick. Sturrock all on his own. Can anyone get to the drop zone? Jones displaying great endeavour. The Royals
Won't mind this. They've smashed them in the clearances.
O'Brien punches it out of the ruck. Draper.
When one tackle just won't do. There might have been an argument for a free kick there.
The two big men do battle. Crane. O'Brien. Coleman. A chance to clear now. Welsh needs a good decision. Marsh working hard and presenting well. Cotton picking their way through. McCready.
They must be sick of the sight of that.
Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Jones has been dominant in the ruck. Baker, Scott. The Royals are good with their hands. The Royals
Came in confident, but I'm not sure even they expected they would be this far in front with a quarter to play.
Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
The Crows have been outworked so far. They'll look to their leaders to drive a step up in intensity. It's not always about the obvious things. It's also the knock-on that releases a teammate, the extra effort to effect a smother, the gut running to lay a shepherd. When you're in that mindset, you give yourselves a great chance.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. O'Brien gets his hand to it. Boyle leading from the front. Haynes in the centre square. Couldn't get an effective disposal. Baker, they're a pleasure to watch. The Royals look well drilled. Has to be clean. He's generally a good kick. Draper, dangerous to leave on his own. Takes the short option. Richards, working hard and being rewarded. Goes long. Foley, got a fist in. Dowling, Scholl can run with the footy. Onto the non-preferred. Which way will it bounce? Watts wins and he needed to.
The Crows haven't been able to get the ball inside their forward 50 nearly often enough today. And it's not just the midfield's fault. Their rebounding defenders have lacked their usual panache.
Draper with half a chance. They sorely need a goal and he delivers.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion and he made the most of it.
The Crows have the first of the last quarter. O'Brien, a rare win. Crane, Draper, Haynes. Not a lot of positives today. Dowling, marks. Will he go the bomb? Leaves it behind. He's lost possession. The umpire says he had no prior. O'Brien palms it down. Desperate defence. Neither side able to clear the footy. O'Brien smashes it out of there. Crane keeps it low. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. They're playing with purpose and poise. Nankervis making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. The Crows having a purple patch. Clean pickup. They are hunting the ball carrier. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Jones with a deft tap. Kicks to space. Foley absorbs the pressure. He's set upon. Great tackling technique there. Jones continues to have his way. Baker, he's only had the one inside 50. Amajuri read it well and claims the mark. We're watching a very good side here. This deserves a goal. Thumped away. Virgil, he's been quiet. Who's got the wheels? Van Diemen. Critical contest coming up. He's got it.
So often he provides great energy for them up front, and he's done it again.
The Royals, in this form, would challenge anybody. Jones, it's a masterclass in ruck work. Scott takes the hand pass. He's been industrious. Scholl fumbled it like a cake of soap. Baker runs onto it. He's drawn a crowd. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Strawn wins it. Crane comes free in the tackle. Edwards out of the congestion. Haynes. Boyle is racking up contested possessions. Atkinson. He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now.
It hasn't been much of a day for them, but that was a delightful passage of play.
The sting's well and truly gone out of this one. The big men fly. Boyle. Crane. What's he got on offer? His hand passing is a weapon. Marsh. Ball spills free in the tackle. Hinge. The sprint is on. Drury with an opportunity. Couldn't burst through. Stripped of it. Edwards. This should be a goal. Big chance. And he does not let them down.
Well, he saw the opening and put it away. Makes a real difference if you can consistently take those kinds of opportunities.
The Crows will not lie down. Jones gets his hand to it, like Batman and Robin. Dealt with the pressure. Scott, good build-up. Hacking it forward. Who's front and centre? Throw in deep in the pocket.
Some of their stoppage work today has been exceptional. It's part of the reason they are so far in front.
Jones, he's worth his weight in gold. Baker, Amajuri, needs help.
quick snap, and that's a goal.
They copped up a couple at the other end against the run of play. Now that might be where the respite ends.
We thought this one might be close, but it hasn't turned out that way. The big men fly. Edwards can't afford to give it back in the corridor.
They have absolutely spifflicated him.
The umpire whistles for a ball up. Jones.
He is simply too good.
Baker. Edwards.
Runs onto it.
Attracted a crowd.
It's not a fair fight. No leniency from the umpire there.
It's a hot footy today.
Murray takes an excellent grab. That's a well-placed kick.
Hinge has charged into space. The Crows
have been out of sorts.
Dowling has a vice-like grip. Atkinson has got loose.
They've got to get a wriggle on.
This is good ball movement. They need a mark. Punched away. Baker. He's lost it. Watts.
Wilcox gets his kick despite the heat.
Wright charges onto it. Foot race on the wing.
It's become a game of keepings off.
Freitag. Caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. The Crows under great pressure. The Royals are giving them nothing. Strawn with a deft tap. Draper. Welsh snares the loose ball. They've got it won, but still they go.
That's not like him.
The Royals should score here. Brayshaw demanded the footy and got it. This will go very wide. Atkinson tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Craven, ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard. Strawn with the tap. Draper navigated the traffic. He didn't break stride. That's unusual. You can see their confidence growing. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? Hasn't seen a lot of it.
Time to turn on the Jets.
Sturrock accepted the invitation.
The Crows
might be better served with a more defensive midfield strategy given the dominance of the opposing ruck.
Strawn smashes it out of there. Boyle, Draper, he's everywhere at the moment. McCready read it well on centre wing and can pump them back into attack. Murray with the big fist. Baker, quick. Jones,
important tackle. He was just about through otherwise.
What's he got on offer? Daring run out of defence. Probing ball. Quality delivery by foot. Clever kick. Richards. That's good work rate. Marsh. They need a spark. Hinge. Great body work. They desperately need a goal.
Watts is proving hard to pass.
Virgil.
If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing.
Draper. Marsh.
They need this, but the moment gets the better of him.
Doesn't exactly encourage the midfielders to work harder.
Back into play. Sturrock, so influential today. Brayshaw, harassed into an error. Welsh leads his opponent. Edwards.
It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle.
They've got the game won, but they're refusing to let up. Strawn wins the tap. Crane read it well. Draper, he's besieged.
He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly.
The two big men do battle. Crane is always dangerous inside 50. Dowling.
Maybe the ump's got to kick it 20 metres sideways and let them run after it.
Strawn wins it. Crane.
Oh, it's a horrible blue. An absolute gift.
Crafty forward play there. He reads the ball so well, and he's one of those who can hurt you without having big disposals.
There's one crack papered over.
Jones punches it out of the ruck. Baker plays on. Can he find a teammate? Good disciplined defence. Coleman. It's hard to find a winner for them today. Haynes, all on his own. Edwards can keep it moving. Nankervis gets the kick away. No one can mark.
It would have been harsh to call that insufficient intent.
Dominating the disposal count doesn't always translate on the scoreboard, but it is today.
Jones has rucked tirelessly. Crane, Edwards, Strawn running in support. It's not been his day, that's for sure. He doesn't waste many. The interchange bench might be calling after that blue. Normally delivers. Marsh. Here's real danger now. Sweeping handball. Haynes. He'll be sore in the morning. The Royals
Won't mind this. They've smashed them in the clearances.
Jones is giving him a bath. Brayshaw. Scott, a model of consistency.
I've liked his game today.
That play should have resulted in a shot at goal. Searching kick. Nankervis has found some space.
What's he got on offer? Tidy ball. That's well played.
Picking their way through. Strawn is in the clear and marks uncontested. Atkinson working hard and being rewarded.
I reckon someone got caught ball watching then. You've got to be switched on at all times.
They desperately need a goal. He should kick it. He hasn't kicked it.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Taking no risks with the kick in. McCready works hard to present. Finds himself in space. That's skillful. Richards
Couldn't finish what he started.
Shoal. He should not miss from there, and he doesn't.
How good was that finish under pressure? He's such a classy player.
The Crows having a good patch. The two big men do battle. Manages to get off a handball. Baker, Middleton, Brayshaw. Going for territory. And the kick inside 50 lets them down. The Crows haven't thrown the towel in. Crane with a chance to run. Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. Honours the lead. Dowling, all alone in the centre square. Welsh, a good kick here and they'll be in business. Shoal throws it on the boot. It's a poor entry, a waste really. And the jury makes position. Virgil can run with the footy.
Wilcox. That's not one of the acceptable methods of disposal.
I don't know about that. I think the meter was charged.
Defence 101 there. Virgil.
If you're not a believer in this side, you should be.
Crunching tackle.
They're tackling with venom today.
Jones is teaching him a lesson. Amajuri, the Royals are good with their hands. Virgil on a lead. What's he got on offer? They're playing with purpose and poise. Well played. That's a useful ball. Middleton. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Graham can go back and shoot at goal.
He'd kick this more often than not.
Drop punt and he has put it away.
This is one of the reasons why it's so hard to stop this team. They've got so many weapons that you can't shut them all down.
Not many tip this result. Good ruck work. Edwards. Draper. He's run into trouble. The kick is precise. Doesn't often waste it. They've opened them up here.
Is anyone home?
Stevens wins it back. Great mark.
He's been industrious.
Foley. That one was always his. He's got an option in the centre square. That's a good option, and this looks promising. The Crows are chasing tail. Drury can't mark. Just shoveled it out. Somehow released the ball.
Run down, great chase.
He's having a word with the umpire and he may just have a point.
He's been quiet. They've got the fumbles today. Shoal doing the grunt work. Haynes, they're a big chance here. Can they get themselves a consolation prize?
To inject some life into this contest.
That won't be a goal, and it might not even score. It's gone out on the full. The Royals were on cruise control in the last, but they were fantastic when the match was there to be won. A well-deserved win. What did you make of that match, Half?
The Crows expected to win this, and they've come up short. Some areas of their game were exposed today, and while it always hurts to lose, this may be a bit of a wake-up call for them. It's a great learning opportunity, and I expect them to be better for it.
Thanks for your contributions throughout the day, Half.
That's all for today. Hope you enjoyed the action. It's bye for now.